Hello everybody, this is our next episode in Vetrinci, and we are meeting here Steliana Dulkova, and she will tell us about her life story and how she decided to move to Vetrinci from Veliko Tarnovo and traveling around in America and Mexico. Thank you, Steliana, for the offer, and we are very happy to meet you here and get to know you. Can you tell us more about the decision that you made to move to Vetrinci, not running city life, but mostly what drove you to the village and to rural lifestyle?
Hi everybody, thank you for the questions. Well, I felt tired from living in the city and in Veliko Tarnovo. I was 28. And I think it was I was at an age where I wanted a change. And I had been dreaming about having a house in a village from before that, just because of traveling around Bulgaria and seeing other friends that had houses in the village. And it looked nice to be close to nature. I love nature and it makes me feel calm. And just I was done partying, I was done with all the busy, crazy life of the city, and wanted something different. So that's how when my husband and I came back from the United States after traveling, and we had a baby, we started looking for something around Veliko Tarnovo, because I knew Veliko Tarnovo. I had been living there for a long time. I went to university in Veliko Tarnovo, and I knew the area. I had friends already, and yeah, this is how we found Vetrinci. First, we were going to live in a different place, in a different village, but I think luckily I was very disappointed when the deal didn't go through for that other house, but I think this was a blessing, like they call it a blessing in disguise, because for me this village Vetrinci was the best choice that we could have made, especially with the community of friends that we have now.
And not only the nature here is far more beautiful than in some other villages that we have been, so we like it here, and
it's very special.
Yeah, and even if I would think about moving to a village, I think I would consider this village as well, because it's really beautiful. Can you tell me, did you face any challenges while moving here? Because it can be quite hard. You can feel sometimes quite isolated from the city rush, and when you are, especially in your young years, when you are more active and you like to go to many places, travel around, and then you immediately change to a very calm and isolated place, it can be quite challenging. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, a lot of people face that challenge, but I think we didn't face that exactly. And I think the most important part about choosing to move somewhere to a village, moving out of the city, is to find a place where you're not the only person that is there. Like having a community of friends and people, like-minded people, was the most important thing for us, and that's what attracted us here, because already there was one family here that we knew, Dutch people who had a child the same age as our daughter. So that for me was like okay, my child will have a friend. Yeah. Because a lot of people choose the most beautiful village on top of the mountain, which is idyllic, and they feel great there for 1 week, but after a month they feel lonely.
Yes.
Our village, on one hand, is 20 minutes away from Veliko Tarnovo, which makes it super easy for me to go to Veliko Tarnovo even every day if I want to. So I don't miss Veliko Tarnovo. Everything that Veliko Tarnovo can offer, I can have it. But then I have the bonus of when I don't want to be in Veliko Tarnovo, I can be here in nature. So we chose a village that's near a bigger city, which is a transition state, because now I'm thinking I want to go on top of a mountain. Now this is the next stage. Now I'm 40, so I'm entering a different stage of my life. But for a 20-year-old, that was good at the time. And yeah, having these friends that were here first, these people, and then more people. You will meet my very good friend Sylvia, who moved back from Canada. They were also looking for a place where there are other young people with children that have moved there. So slowly people like this moved here, because I think we were on some website about communities, natural communities in Bulgaria, and this is how people found out about other people living here. And now we're about, I don't know, 40 40-50 people, kids including, of people who have either moved back from abroad or people moved from the city, and we live here together as friends and we help each other. We're also making a festival, as you know.
Yeah. Oh, can you tell us about more about the festival? Let me remember the name. It was Steliana Polyanka. Polyanka.
Yes. This is the Polyanka. This is the field. It's like it was something that we wanted to do together, to give back to the people, to show them how nice it is to be in nature, how nice it is to be together with other people in nature. It's also amazing to be alone in nature. It's a different experience, but also being with other people, sharing good food, sharing music, sharing arts and crafts, and everything this happening in nature is just so amazing and such a natural thing for people to do.
Yeah.
So we wanted to share that idea and that experience and create a larger community. We have our own community in the village, but we want a larger community of all these other people that live in nearby villages, so we can get together, know each other, help each other. It's nice, have fun together.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it's also a very nice idea for people who do handcraft stuff. And not lots of people know about their business because it is small and self-made.
Exactly.
So it is very nice experience for them as well to make people know about them and come to them as well.
That's part of it,
Yes.
definitely.
And can you tell us more about your own work? Like what do you do usually as a profession, and in which areas do you develop?
Okay, that's an interesting question. I'm trying to change jobs right now, but I have always been an English teacher. I have taught English my whole life. I'm 40 now. I started teaching when I was 20, so more or less 20 years. And currently I have a platform, online platform, where I record myself and I upload videos. And people pay subscription to watch my videos. They're Bulgarians who want to learn English. I'm teaching English to Bulgarians.
And what is the platform called?
It's called EnglishWithSteli.com. That's not an advertising, but yeah, I loved doing my job, but I now feel that I'm spending way too much time online because I have to prepare all these reels, TikTok shorts, Instagram shorts, Facebook shorts, because an online business requires that from you. And I feel that I'm missing out from living in nature. So I am looking for something that will ground me a little bit more, and that will allow me to give something else to people.
Yeah. And
So-
why did you decide to teach online, not choose the traditional way of teaching in school or tutoring in your house in real time?
That's how I started. I was doing one-on-one classes first in person with people. I was even teaching Bulgarians to foreigners because there used to be lots of foreigners. There are not used to be. There are still lots of foreigners living in this area. But eventually, I wanted to develop a bigger business. I am a business person. I have a business mind. So out of my job, which people say a teacher is just a job, you cannot have a business, I created a business. And it was successful and they loved it. But now I'm ready for a change, and saying this in front of the camera makes me even more confident that times of change are coming, and maybe now I'm ready for something that has to do more with nature, with health, with something different, a change.
That's great. That's amazing. And also when you are saying to somebody your plan, like what you want to do, and you know that some people know about it, it gives you more responsibility to go for it.
Exactly,
harder.
because I've said it out loud.
So we wish you very good luck to your new journey, and we hope we will still hear about you even more, and we will come to interview the next time about your new journey.
Exactly.
Yes, and one last question I wanted to ask. Can you give a message to a person or young people or anybody who are considering to moving to village and running a rural lifestyle?
Well, my message will be go for it, try it. If you don't like it, you can always go back. But unless you try something, you won't know if you like it or not. And definitely find some other people around you. For me, this was again saying the most important thing is to have friends that I can do it with. And this helps you do that transition and not feel isolated or lonely, and you can always go back for coffee to the city or for a party. It's gonna be there.
Yeah, it's always there. Thank you so much, Steliana, for joining us to our this journey, because this is also a journey for us, making documentaries and traveling around and finding out new places and new people for us as well, because this is gonna be a motivation for us as well at some point to move to villages as well. So thank you very much. We are wishing you a very nice journey to your new plans, and hopefully the festival will be even larger.
Yes. We're looking forward to seeing you. It's the last week of June, usually.
Last week of June. Now you hear it. Yes. So note the dates of the festival, and we will go to our next interviewee. And now you understand and you can see that moving to village and running a rural lifestyle is not hard, it's not isolated, and if you want to do it, to make a change, it is even better and it is even easier to make a change in this kind of area, because in the city everything is mostly developed and people don't see the new things that much because they have already everything. So let's move on to our next episode. Stay tuned.